What is up, YouTube? This is Keru, the Hobidon here. I am Frost's cousin, and I'm gonna do the review of Sonic IDW issue 15. Why Frost isn't doing this? Cause he wanted me to do this. Yeah. So I'm not new to this sort of reaction thing, but hey, why not? I'll do the review of Sonic IDW's issue. Please support his channel, official release, and Ghost. This is his channel anyway. I'm his cousin, so why not? So, without further ado, let's get on to review, shall we? I believe last off in the comics that Silver and Sonic was investigating. They meet Dr. Sterling, and basically they learn that Eggman is back, and Eggman's setting off his plan with the metal virus. Silver's out of commission due to him saving himself and Sonic with his powers. But Sonic and Amy decides to investigate one of Eggman's bases. So, we meet in the Echo Mines, where Sonic and Amy investigate one of Eggman's hidden bases. The last time they were here, it looks like they ran into some trouble facing off of Eggman himself and his army. So they want to make sure they can handle the situation. There won't come to that anymore. As they investigate through the mines, Sonic and Amy in this base and see if they can see what sort of evil plan he has hatching. As they meet up to the computer room, hashtag a Vector the Crocodile meme right there. Hashtag Vector the Crocodile, find the computer room. Or better yet, here's a clip of it.
Find the computer room!
There you go. As Amy gets the lights on, we see some computer turned on as well, with a picture of a death egg. And this happens to be the Eggnet. While, as soon as they turn on the computers, Eggman was getting ready to fill up for the metal virus, he calls it. Dr. Sterling immediately reports to Eggman that someone has turned on the terminal that is connected to the Eggnets to their old bases. Turns out Eggman is surprisingly surprised and calm about this. That I'm surprised that they managed to get there so quickly. As he sets off with the 2 containers of egg virus that he gives to Rough and Tumble. Rough and Tumble wants to know what's the point of having these things anyway. Eggman tells him that they're just backup plans in case their first plan doesn't go so well. So they give them their first plan. I want to know what that first plan is about to be, so we're going to figure out that soon. Meanwhile, back with Amy and Sonic. Sonic wants to know how are they going to figure out the password for this. Amy figures it out, and it happens to be, oh my goodness, you kidding me? Eggman's username is Eggman, of course. His password is a Beat That Hedgehog with letters and numbers. How typical. Turns out, it seems the image of the Space Colony Ark, I believe, but it's not really the Space Colony Ark. See, it looks familiar to it, but something similar to part of Eggman's plans. I'm guessing that might be a way how he spreads the virus. As soon as they might learn more about the base, about Eggman's plans, the computer shuts down for some strange reason, and we see Rough and Tumble with their new weapon, a drill. As Rough and Tumble does their thing, they rhyme. This reminds me of the Ginyu Force. Sonic reminds them, next time you're gonna do something like that and be their thing for a while. Make sure it rhymes. They have a short little argument saying it didn't rhyme, that it did rhyme. Amy's hammer is not effective to their drill. So Sonic responds, make a run for it. As they have the speed advantage, Sonic and Amy made a full stop to the entrance where there's a deep hole. This gives Sonic and Amy an idea, knowing that drill is not good for movability, where as we can see, they almost fell into the hole, which Sonic and Amy takes advantage of. And yeah, since the drill isn't very useful in this environment, this gives Sonic and Amy the advantage to taking them down. The Rough and Tumble try to use Plan B, but turns out that Plan B, Eggman kind of had this plan that they will become part of the metal virus as it splatters all over them. Sonic and Amy are unsure about this, as Rough and Tumble are completely covered in the metal virus. And Tumble are covered in the metal virus. Sonic tries to make some weird remarks, but they're unresponsive as they're very soulless. As we see the effects of what the metal viruses do. Sonic calls them Zombots, the new name for them. Zombots, as they're emotionalists and they're very effective to plants. As we remember, they're effective to plants and animals in life. And yeah, Amy's hammer has no effect on them, and they can reform themselves, but it's very disturbing. Sonic, on the other hand, tries spin attacking him multiple times, but it has no effect, and Sonic is infected as well. Oh boy. Sonic tells Amy not to touch them, as Sonic knocks one of them off the edge, and manages to knock both Rough and Tumble off the other edge. Amy doesn't touch them as well, but Sonic is covered in that metal virus stuff. This surprisingly worked into Eggman's favor. As Eggman watched this, he is basically happy of the results, and Eggman acknowledges Sonic's credit. Eggman admits that the name Zombots is a nice ring to it, as Eggman and Dr. Sternly continues on to their next plan. Overall, this is Sonic IDW's issue 15. Overall, this was interesting. Sonic is infected, and we all know Sonic is gonna find a way to get out of this situation. I'm not sure. We just want to know how, because we see him do more activities in future comics, as they kind of spoiled it. We all know Sonic is gonna be free somehow, but who is gonna be infected next? That was Sonic IDW issue 15. Like I said, well, what were your thoughts on this IDW comic? What do you think is gonna happen in the comic? Leave a comment down below. What do you think is gonna happen in the future? Do you think Sonic will? You think there's a way Sonic will overcome this problem of the metal virus? How is he gonna be free? Or is it too late for him? We all know it's not. But let's figure. Well, looking forward to the next comic review. I'm probably gonna leave the reviews to Frost. He does it better than I does. Take care. Have a great day. Be safe, and in the words of Frost, stay frosty.